sports was everything to me. Sports is everything to me to this day. I just hit a parlay yesterday. Shout out Boss to the sports book. You know what I'm saying? $25 won 636. God is good. I say to the ancestors. But I'm deep into sports, bro. I'm deep into sports. Sports impacted me, just made me who I am today. I'm militant. People say I'm like militant or I move or I speak very stern, but it's like I got it from sports. Well, coaches, I played football, I played basketball, I played baseball. All of these things could correlate to any grind that you do, really. That's why athletes attach to the music so much, because we are the caffeine to get them going. So, most times, these frequencies, both of them go hand in hand. But sports, for real, I played baseball since I was 8. I went to Western Illinois and I tried to play baseball, but I sprained my MCL because I started fucking up my senior year. Like, I really didn't have those mentors to keep me on the track to make sure I could go to the league. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them times, them travel baseball teams was too expensive for like inner city kids. You know what I'm saying? So I still feel like I was short. I didn't really have the opportunities that other people had, but we made work with what we had as far as inner city community baseball teams and shit like that. But sports was everything to me, man, to this day. I was captain on the football team, captain of the baseball team, captain of the basketball team at Urban Prep. Even in my Little League teams I was, even when they scouted all the All-Stars and the Little League, the whole Little League's league, the whole league, and I was still a captain on them with all the All-Stars. Like, it's just because I always had that leadership mentality where it's like, and a lot of times you gonna brush niggas' shoulders, niggas gonna think it's like you ego tripping, but it's not. You really trying to get everybody on stream to do something, and to this day I have that same mentality. That's why it's like, essentially I manage myself, but I have a manager. You know what I'm saying? I manage myself. I don't have a publicist, none of this. I do everything myself over my manager. So if I could speak to the young Rico, I simply tell him, like, patience is all you need. Patience and a vision. Just patience and a vision. Because the young Rico, he like to take shit. Fucking kleptomaniac. I fucked up my senior year of high school, stole a projector at my school, and they called me because the cord was hanging out the locker. This is a true story. You know what I'm saying? Like, got kicked off the football team my senior year. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, bro. Cause man, my coach had scouts ready for me that year. I was killing. I got a little highlight tape on YouTube. Oh God, check it out. But no, real shit. I was decent, man, and I feel like I fucked my future up. Like at that time, I was so sad, bro. I was so depressed. I was smoking Black and Miles. I'm 17, smoking Black and Miles, sneaking out, going to the gas station, smoking Black and Miles, coming back home, smoking weed. But I would tell him, like, be patient. Like, just be patient, man. Relax. It's gonna come to you. Just line your ducks up. Do what you can with what you have. Do every single thing that you can with what you have. No excuses. And then something gonna come to you. But you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. And pray hard too, shorty. What I was thinking when I took the projector, bro, was like, man, at the time, Loud had just hit the streets. And it's a weaponization on weed to the inner communities where they have like chemicals that fuck us up, make us more feminine as black men, or just people in general, fuck up our whole shit. But when you taking them drugs in at that time, essentially I got addicted to weed. Nigga, I'm trying to pawn a projector, have some money in my pocket to go feed this habit. And I'm seeing early, I'm 17 with a habit. Like, I'm craving for weed in the morning. I'm 17, you craving for it. Like, you need it bad. You going through withdrawals where you sweating and you not knowing what these things are. You just reacting to your mind. So what was going through my mind, I needed some motherfucking 3.5 at the time. 3.5 was $50, y'all. 50. It wasn't 25 that we paying now. It was $50 for a motherfucking 3.5. I mean, to this day, you pay $50. For some good weed, you gonna pay $50 for the track. But that's a whole other conversation. But really what was going through my mind, man, yeah, I wanted some bread in my pocket, man. My mom and dad, I remember like my senior year, yeah, they was laid off at that time. So it was like, man, it was a lot going through my mind. I wanted to get weed, put some shoes on my feet, and the projectors was going at the pawn shop for $220. Never forget it. Keep it a buck, man. So with the hardships or the bumps in the road that I faced in my life, I don't regret none of them. And I know that's biased. People like, man, I don't regret my mistakes, but not on some real shit. Like, I don't regret none of them because it's like the shit that I fucked up with is the points. It's sad to say it like this, but these are the points of unity I have with the shorties when I go talk to them, when they doing this dumb shit and they doing what I did. So now that I'm open and telling them, like, I ain't judging them, I'm coming down, I'm meeting them where they at and telling them my story, my experience, and this is how I made my right turn. I got 18 mentees I teach right now. These are my baby boys. Like, tomorrow we gotta go take them to the Art of Discovery tomorrow, just so they can get some Art of Discovery is a curriculum that we teach to them, showing them how to be their own entrepreneur at this age, at the age that they at now in high school, 17, 16, 18. And a lot of them got stories, bro. Like, one of them, like, and this is all I'm saying. One of them is like, he's 17. He facing the two robberies. Like, got caught up doing not armed robbery, but stealing cars, jacking cars and shit. But this is a normal thing for them. This is what they talking about. So it's like, people be scared to speak to them, to understand where they mind at. But me, I used to do that dumb shit. So I use these, like I said, as points of unity, even with them, to be able for them to understand, break that wall. Now they be vulnerable with you. Like, at first when I was teaching them, I'm telling them, hey man, I love y'all. Who up the bam? I love y'all. Get home safe. They looking at, man, say, hey, you love us. Well, get back. You know what I'm saying? That energy. They ain't never heard felt a man grab them and pull them close like this. You know what I'm saying? Say, I love you. So 5th week, it's I love you back. I love you back, big bro. I love you too, big bro. You know what I'm saying? Just off the conditioning of the mind, like showing them that love, exposing it. So, and that point of unity is like an example of love, because they be wanting to know about us, but a lot of the older folks, even my age, I'm 27. I just turned 27 June. A lot of the older folks our age and even older, they don't talk to these motherfuckers. They judge them. And that shit over with me, you know what I'm saying? So a moment that really got my mind right on some real shit was when I had a drug scare. And I just say this, and this is real shit, but I had a scare that made me get my mind right. That made me be like, you know what? I gotta live for the ancestors. I'm tweaking. I'm in my flesh too much. Like, I gotta live through spirit. And I say it like this: I had a scare. I used to be super. When I say between the ages of 21, well, really 20 to 22, I was addicted to ecstasy real bad. Like, and this is like not a joke. Like, I was real addicted to it. I get fucking 12 pills for $40 and crush them up and put them in the water throughout the day, like just so I could stay up and work on music or whatever the case was. But not seeing how this shit is destroying me. And one day I just thought I was a big dog. I took one on an empty stomach and I had the most crazy scare of my life where it was like I had to get rushed to the hospital. My family rushed me to the hospital and was like, yo, dude, shit is over with. I had like an epiphany, some real shit. Like, dude, you out here preaching all this good, positive shit in your music. At the time I was 19, I had just discovered, like, I want to make positive music, but at the same time, I still had these habits from the streets. I still was doing pills and shit. I'm around niggas that do pills. We all doing pills still and smoking and shit. But no, at the time, I wasn't smoking because I was on probation for a weed case, and that's a whole nother conversation. So I couldn't smoke, so I would do ecstasy to suppress these feelings I had. And at that time, my mind was crazy, bro. Like, my mind was everywhere. And in order for me to get my mind right, I had to have that scare. And after that day, I'm like, I'm truly dedicating my spirit to God. Like, my whole entire essence, my spirit to God, to whatever people want to call God. And that's what the real shift was. It was like, it was a calling on me. Like, cause I was walking around school, like, when I was 16 and shit with a Bible, bro, trying to learn about God. People be like, bro, how you reading the Bible? But we just heard your ass just, like, took the weed man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you doing? You confused. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm 17. I'm ripped in between the flesh and the spirit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really understand what that is as a shorty, but as an adult, you understand that once you get more grounded with essence. So me being just grounded with myself, knowing who I am, knowing my purpose, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to fuck around now. Now my mind right, So that's what made my mind right, I would say. Hey, it's your boy Rico Shy. You tuning in to 24/7 HH.